Not exactly a plant day right now, but we're gonna make it work. Already got the holes in this bin for drainage. Got some soil started yesterday, and then more to add in that bit. Let's get it. Mixing up soil to fill this bad boy. This is a worm tower that I made out of PVC pipe. It's got 4 PVC pieces to it. It's got this lid that comes screws on and off, so you can feed your food scraps in for the worms in there to break it down. And then it's got these 2 pieces as a connector, 1, 2, and then the long 4-inch pipe there. So basically, you'll put your food scraps in there, some dry material like lawn clippings and stuff like that. The worms will break it down. They'll eat it, poop it out. That poop is called castings, and that is a mad-rich, nutrient-rich fertilizer for your crops and your plants. So you can feed that directly onto your soil, and it will enrich the plants. And this one is built for the potato bin that I made, and it's got holes for the worms to go in and out of it up to the soil line, basically, of what the bin is at height. And then they'll be able to fill scraps all the way up, and they'll be able to go in and out of this tower and feed nutrients right into the bin. And the same works for an indirect or direct into your garden. So we got that bottom layer of compost, or manure and compost down there, and it's holding the tower in place for now. And we're just gonna keep filling it up, probably another 4 inches, and then drop some potato spuds in there. That's the seeds for the potatoes, and then cover those up. And so for the rest of the soil mixture, it's gonna be mixes like cocoa stuff that you just add water to that we made, garden soil from previous season, and the organic manure and compost. We'll mix those up. We got all of the soil mixed together. That cocoa stuff just provides a better drainage with the compost and manure. We packed around the tower, so it's pretty stable in there, and we're gonna put the spuds down on the potatoes soon. Before we do that, we're gonna fill up to the height of the bin with compost, full compost and manure for the base level of the worm tower. We did the same thing in this bucket, and we're ready to get our spuds, the potatoes. So we have a couple different kinds of organic potatoes here, and then we just got them from the store and let them start building these, whatever they are called, off of them. And we're gonna cut these pieces off and plant them. That is the potato spud. So we have our potato spuds now. I tried to get about 3 from each potato, and here's what they look like. So we'll be able to plant those. Bop. So you want to make sure the growth is pointed upwards on the spuds, and then just cover it with soil, water them in, and you're good to go. Similar to that one there, those have been planted already. So we topped off the soil, spuds are planted, and it's all leveled, good to go. And now we're ready to fill up the worm tower and put our worms in there, and we're set. And as these potatoes start to grow, we will fill it off or fill it up with more soil. So it's about halfway leveled right now. When the potatoes new growth get to about 4 to 6 inches, maybe reaching the level of the containers, that's when we will top it off with more soil and just fill the container up to the new growth. And what that'll do is stimulate the growth, so they'll start growing here already, thinking that is the space they have. Once they get that new amount there, the new growth will then create more roots, and those will create and produce a larger harvest of potatoes. And that's the idea for that. So I will keep you all posted. Now we can start filling up the worm tower. I have some paper towel, got some banana peels, grounds as well. She's pretty good to go and ready for the worms now. We got red wigglers. So I've had these for about a week, waiting to get all the stuff for the tower, and I just added orange peel and a couple green pepper scraps that I had from the kitchen, and they've been munching on that. You can see they're pretty happy in there. So these bad boys will add in to their new home. So these are red wigglers. They are a composting worm. They stay in usually the top layer of soil and break down the food and different wastes on that top layer before it gets compacted into earthworm territory. I got about 100 of them to start in the garden, and they'll reproduce, do all their stuff in there to get that going and get that population started or colony growing. Worms are in. We'll just add a little soil to top it off. So we got our leaves added, and we will do that each time we add new scraps to the tower from our kitchen. We will just cover it with a top layer of dried material. That could be your lawn clippings again, or newspaper, or any shredded paper, stuff like that. So yeah, she's good to go. We got our top, and we're just gonna fill her up with water. She's set. So we'll fill it up with water. And there's drainage holes for the worms to go in and out of the garden bed or this pot in this case, but it also provides drainage for water as well, so you can feed water through, and that's providing direct nutrients from the worm tower and the castings directly into the garden. And for today, since we just just sowed the potatoes, we're going to provide a little water for them to get that direct contact with the H2O, even though we started with a slightly wet soil already, which helped us out there. And so the worms really like a wet soil or area And the good thing about this is potatoes like a nice drainage. So we have a drainage here with the holes on the bottom, and this tray will be able to catch all of the juice. And this is also, a lot of people will make worm tea from the castings. This is also a direct fertilizer from all the nutrients in the tower that we'll be able to use and put right into the garden as well.